This is more than a recreation facility. This is where you push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
and the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.
It is a sunny September afternoon welcoming you into the Student Rec Center at Conestoga College's Doon campus. Hello everybody, Aiden Schnelkowski here to bring you the action in this exhibition matchup between the Condors and the visiting Georgian Grizzlies. Condors team has built a reputation on grit, determination, and never backing down from a challenge. Georgian looking to gear up as well with the regular season right around the corner. This is shaping up to be a great match between these two. It's OCAA women's volleyball action next. We are set to get things underway here this afternoon. It is going to be Conestoga serving first. Althea Rabano, the second-year setter, going to be starting us off here this afternoon. The good crowd on hand, set to take this one in. And we are underway. A very good starting serve for Rabano. As that one going to head out of bounds. Conestoga going to strike first. Rabano last season, 25 aces was her total. Sporting those two different colored shoes. She was a tremendous setter for the team. Good. And that one going to fall for Georgian as they will even us up early in this first set. Conestoga last season averaged 9.42 kills per set, a very quick attack through the likes of Welmers and Marchetti. As but Babbage takes that one in. That one going to be blocked up the line, momentarily whistle sound as Georgian going to get another point. Monika Kolanowski now back set to serve. And that is going to be an ace for Kolanowski. And a 3-1 lead now. A 3-0 run here for Georgian has them in the driver's seat in set number 1. Seven aces a season ago, as that one will be kept in. A couple of blocks going up. It's going to be a free ball here for the Condors, and that one going to fall. Little miscommunication for the Condors, and Georgian now gets another point. Kolanowski, the Windsor native, with another big serve, as that one going to be watched out of bounds. Conestoga gets the point back, and they will now serve. That's going to be none other than Bianca Marchetti. What a force she has been all season for the Condors. Last year, racked up 174 kills. Her and Welmers were two key returning players for the Condors this season. Two main offensive weapons a year ago, totaling 319 kills between them, as they are both back to try to get a championship. And Marchetti going to get the ace. Another big swing from Marchetti off the serve, and here comes the block. That one going to be rejected by the Condors. It's going to be a free ball now for the Condors, and that one out of bounds as McKenna Main gave it a look. Conestoga draws it even. Marchetti has been with the team for a few years now. It continues to get better every time she steps on the court. Fourth year with the team, has over 146 kills in each of her 3 seasons. And another big swing. I believe a net violation going to be called on Conestoga. Georgian gets the point. Nice diving save for Bobic, and attacking the back line was Laya Elliott. Be her first kill of the match. Fairly young team for Conestoga. 5 rookies in the match on this Conestoga roster. You see a number of them get some playing time in this exhibition game, as that one tooled off the block. Mentioned a number of rookies for the Condors. Got to have a chance to catch up with Coach Celeste Witzel Talbot. who is currently in her first year as the head coach for the Condors. Was really impressed with this group. It's a good group of girls as Conestoga going to get the point on that one. Very welcoming to all the rookies, and they have a great leadership team through the likes of veteran players such as Marchetti, as well as you see a couple others like Amanda Lagos been with the team for 3 years. Another veteran presence that's new to this Condors team would be Hannah Cowie. And that's going to be an ace. As Jessica Muir going to pick up her first ace. Mentioned at the top of the box, that one hits the net, will get over onto the Georgian side. And Bobic with a nice diving save. Bump set from Cowie. And a big swing from McKenna Main. And it's going to be a point for the Condors. As that ball never got back over, and Conestoga rolling now a little bit as they are up 8-6. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast the size that Conestoga brings to the court. You're seeing it, there's a number of players over 6 foot. They play a very physical brand. As that one going to be rejected by Cowie, as she got up and sent it right on back. And that is going to be a timeout for Georgian, as Conestoga had a little bit of defensive miscommunication early in the first set, and they storm right back, now up by 3. All set to resume. You are set to continue serving for the Condors, and another good serve. A lot of sinking action to that one. Urbano sets going over to Main, and she's got the kill. All the spin on that ball, getting it right around the Georgian block and finding an opening as she secures another point for the Condors. McKenna Main in her second year with the team at the outside hitter position. Number of new faces, and you've seen some of the players graduate. See if she has a bigger role for the Condors this year. That one going to get through the block of Cowie and Rubano and straight down into no man's land. Georgian now set to serve, and that's heading back behind the service line is going to be number 10, Karina Brooks. Brooks, her 5th year of eligibility, the Caledon native. Set to go, and we are back on the way. Babic getting right down and trying to dump it over onto Urbano. And Babic, another nice dig. Now going over to Main, who's just going to roll it over the block. Good rally forming here as that one is going to hit the out of bounds. Point for Georgian off a good rally between the two clubs. So it's going over to Cowie. Big swing, catching the back line. And Cowie's got another one. Now it's going to be McKenna Main stepping back for her first serve. Had 3 aces. Is that one going to go a little wide? Really impressive to see the athleticism in these athletes. First exhibition game for them this season. coming in. There's so much preparation in the offseason for this, as Babic going to watch that one go over her head and out of bounds. See the level of preparation that these players put into the offseason, into their training, and they come into these exhibition games already in tip-top shape as they continue on here early on in this game. 3 points separating these two. Conestoga up 12-9. And that's going to be a kill. Can't quite make out the number. I believe that's going to be Tasha Bate. Roy stepping back to serve for the Grizzlies now. Is that one going to head into the net? Be a service air charge to her. Conestoga gets the point. Urbano last season over 340 assists at the setter position. Just love the creativity she brings as the offense runs through her. You see that she'll dump it over a number of times, really keeping that defense of opposing teams guessing as what she's going to do. But also very impressive, had 25 aces a year ago, has a very good swing when she is serving. As the Grizzlies not to attack, and that one dug out by Maine. Now Babic gets a touch. And that one's going to be bumped over by Marchetti. Nice save from Marchetti. Now going to the other side of the court. That one gets through the block. And I believe a free ball here for the Condors as Maine comes and gets it. Now going back to Marchetti. That one from the block. Babic saves it. But no other Condor will be able to reach it. Georgian gets another point. Still 3 points separating these two in the early goings of the first set. Kolanowski now back to serve again. There's a bump set now from Urbano. And that will be played and kept alive by the Grizzlies. That one heading out of bounds, however. Little back and forth early on in this match. Both teams feeling each other out. And what is their first preseason action? Marchetti now to serve. And that's gonna be the ace. Marchetti, a career high in aces 72 years ago, as she was a force to be reckoned with in that season. Always dangerous in this aspect of the game, a real keystone player for the Condors. Another big serve, this one going to be received. That one gets over the block. Urbano right there. It's going to be a bump set from Babic. And the swing from Muir. Elliott hits it off of a couple of fingers. That one catching the back line, splitting Marchetti and Babic. Bakes now back to service that one. Just gonna miss line. You can see the flag going up from our line officials. That's going to send Laya Elliott back to serve. Elliott got into 13 matches last year, had over 1 kill per set, totaling 27. She's going over to Maine. She goes across her body, seeing if she can get on that far side, and that one just missing the back line. Georgian early on really seeing if they can put the balls deeper in the court, attacking the back line. So far, a couple balls off the mark just by a hair as Elliott continues to serve. That one kept alive. Big swing from Elliott. That one going to go a hair long. Georgian now back in her second year with the team, as that was a laser of a serve, just catching the top part of the net. As Conestoga up by 6 in the first set, trying to close this one out. Conestoga averaged almost 2.5 aces per set. They're very good in this department, making it very tough for opponents, putting them right back on their heels as McKenna in with a big swing. And a good rally from either one willing to give an inch. And I believe that Conestoga thought there might have been a touch on the block. There will not be. It'll be a point for Georgian. Talked at the top of the broadcast about the Condors Brazilians and never giving up. A big playoff win with a stunning upset over #1 ranked Seneca Sting. They were able to win that game by 3-1 in sets as that went into the net. The team really had great passing and serving as well. A key part of this program, and it proved to be very effective in that game against the Sting. No doubt you're going to see them fine-tuning that here as Maine back to serve. That one going to go long. Conestoga already a number of aces so far. You've seen Marchetti get a couple. By allowing you to just see this team really focus on these fine-tuned aspects of their game, seeing it in the passing game as well as the serving game, these areas can make all the difference come regular season. That one catching the top part of the net. Got that one off the net and is going to fall. Roy now back to serve again for the Grizzlies. 11 aces a year ago. She's not going to get one here as they're going to go to Marchetti as she hits it off the block. Georgian in good defensive positioning as that one rolled over. Once again, Conestoga in good positioning. Couple soft attacks now, and now a swing from Marchetti. That one is going to fall just in front of an outstretched arm of Rabano as Georgian battling back. Score now 21-17. That one going to be an ace. Roy right on target. And that is going to be a timeout taken by the Condors. And talking about, as you see there, the Condors bench, their keys to the game, continue to play within their system and continue to learn about each other. That's what you want to do in these preseason games. You have a young group. There's 5 rookies on the team for Conestoga. You're really trying to figure out each other's playing style. Communication proves very vital in that department as you're continuing to just try to talk on the floor, be able to recognize where each other is going to be. And as the season progresses, obviously you're going to become more comfortable. The more you practice, the more you play, you really get a sense of where each other is going to be without having to be as vocal about it. All set to resume action coming out of the timeout. Roy stepping back to serve again, just coming off of that ace. Had a big game against Seneca where she had 3. Is that one going to be blocked and sent right over as the volley from Elliott got a bit over. That one nicks off the top of the net, still alive, going over to Marchetti. Big swing, that one blocked. Gotta go and racing after it. It looked like Marchetti might have got a hand under it. It will fall. And the Grizzlies within 2. Closed opening set. Georgian within striking distance. As after going from the backcourt to Maine, is that one off the block deep into Grizzly territory. Off the tack, and that one going to fall over the block as Babic tried to get there. And now a 1-point lead for the Condors. As that reception taken in by Maine, volleyed over by Elliott. And Maine able to track that one down. There's the set now going over to Marchetti, just rolling it over. Diving save from Roy. No, it's going to fall. Conestoga gets the point and gets the serve back. Very key for them as they were able to stop that rally and now being in control with the serve. Urbano stepping back for the Condors as they look to close out this opening set, currently up 22-20. Just at the net. And it'll be a point for the Condors. Urbano, the primary setter last year, averaged over 6 assists per set. As you mentioned, very creative in her approach. You see the offense running through her, and just a number of creative ways that you've seen her be very efficient. As that one kept alive, good reactionary play from Marchetti, who sends it deep. That one heading towards the stands. Urbano keeps it alive. Conestoga, a couple nice defensive plays keeping this rally going. Now Babic dives. A bit of a miss hit there from Muir, as that one sort of snuck behind her a bit. Not much she could do on that. It was a great defensive stand for the Condors. That was a couple of tough balls to get to, and they were able to get it back over the net. Going to go to Muir. Good reception, that one off the net, and a free ball sent deep. And now a free ball to the other side of the court. Diving save from Urbano heading towards Bianca. Marchetti keeps it alive. And that one going to be out of bounds. 23-22, our score. As Haley Carroll to serve. Going over to Muir, and she puts it right in the soft spot on the Grizzly defense, getting the Condors to game point. And it's going to be Marchetti stepping back up before she will serve. It's going to be a timeout taken by head coach Danielle Tam. That is the second and final timeout for Georgian. As we try to close this one out, Marchetti to serve exactly who the Condors want back there to try to close out this opening set. A very big serve. That one taken in by the Grizzlies, however. And it will fall in. Arquette just could not get her arm extended far enough, as that one falls just in front of her. It'd be a point for Georgian. They're within one. And now Tasha Bakes stepping back. One of the rookies here for Georgia getting some playing time. But Muir, that one going to be dug out, however, from the Grizzlies. And she was looking for the put away, and that one is over. Bobic tied up, 24-24. Got to win by 2. We'll head to 26. And Bakes sends that one. That one, Arquette got free ball sent over. Backcourt attack. That one gonna go long. Conestoga with the advantage. Elliott trying to close it out for the Condors on a very thrilling opening set here at the Student Rec Center. And a diving save. Can't quite read the number. That's number 6 for the Grizzlies, and Conestoga going to close it out. That was Haley Carroll with a nice play. Nonetheless, Conestoga going to take the opener by a score of 26-24. fresh group here for the Condors, as on the floor right now is going to be Lago, Perino. We're also going to see Weidman. Main will stay out there. Penson and McLean all getting into the game now for the Condors. Number of rookies on the floor right now for the Condors. Also there with veteran presence in Amanda Lago. We're back away. Is that one heading back over, and it will be sent right back where it came from Emma Cott. Roy going to serve for Georgian here as they get the first point in the second set. Looks like a little bit of spin serve. That is a deep ball, and it's going to head out of bounds as Heath gave it a look. That will be an early 2-0 run right now for Georgian. Set going over to Maine, rolling that one over, and a nice dig from Heath. Maine trying to track that one down. That will get over. That one going to be blocked inside the block, however, as that one hitting off McLean and down. Roy continuing her tenure serving. And a nice reception. Now going to Maine. Big swing as that one kept alive. Still up. A couple nice plays on the defensive side. That one going to be blocked. And a diving save there from Perino. That one just missing the line. Be a point for the Condors off a lengthy rally here early in the second set. Georgian looking to continue to build the program in the right direction. A very good team, a very hungry young team here for the Grizzlies as they continue to build off of some success last year. Lago sets going to Maine, rolling it over the block, and a diving save there from Heath. Conestoga battling back as they are trailing by one. Grace McLean, Cambridge native in her first year with the club, back to serve. Big swing, and that one going to fall in. 2-point lead has been restored for the Grizzlies. And Cott's got the ace. Got the Saskatchewan native. Going to pick up the ace here in the second set. She averaged over 2 kills per set last year. Almost had another one there. She had a good stretch where she had 2, then 3 in back-to-back games as Georgian strikes again. Big game came against Seneca back in late January as she totaled 7 aces in that match. It's a very good cohesive game for Georgian against Seneca. That serve, however, going to go long. Emily Penson now to serve for the Condors. One of these very talented rookies on a nice looking serve with good sinking action. Almost got the ace. And that is going to be out of bounds on the reception. Grizzlies strike again, now up to a 4-point lead. And the ace just in front of an outstretched Perino. That will be an ace for Bakes. As both teams serving very well, you're seeing the ball get immediately straight down, very hard to receive. Almost back to back. That one kept alive. A free ball for the Grizzlies. That reception heading right back over and out of bounds on Georgian's side. They are up by 6. And now Coach Celeste Witzel-Talbot going to call a timeout, trying to stop the momentum for the Grizzlies. Keys to the game for the Georgian Grizzlies there on your screen, continuing to build the program. We mentioned that earlier, building off of last year, and also a big focus on the team cohesion. You're seeing a number of new players, new faces to this club. You know, they've played in different systems in the past, so allowing that team to really gel as one, being able to focus on just that cohesiveness and really playing as a unit will be a key for them here. And it also allows them just to continue to strengthen that for the regular season. Coming out of the timeout, Bakes continuing to serve for Georgian. And she's got the ace. Georgian really rolling in the second set. A little bit of a back and forth first set. Conestoga had the lead. Georgian battled right back. And now they are in control here in the second. Now going over to Welmer. She's going to be blocked. A diving save from Maine. That one going to hit off McLean, go a bit too high for Maine to be able to reach. And another point for the Grizzlies. Just missing the back line as Conestoga was looking to see if they could get the point, have the serve turned back in their favor. That one nicking the top part of the net. And the swing from Weidman into the net. The lead grows to 10 for Georgian. Georgian very good on the defensive side of the ball, averaging 11.47 digs per set. And they're going to get the ace here. As Urbano going to come in for Lago. Conestoga swapping setters. See in the backcourt, looks like all new faces in that front court. A couple of returning veterans for the Condors. That one heading into the net. really a good opportunity in this exhibition to get a good mix of playing with each other and allowing players to figure some things out on the floor for themselves. As Maine going to serve for the Condors. That one heading into the net, however. Both of these teams exceptional in terms of digging the ball out. We've seen it already in this game. You're extending points by doing the ability to stop the attack. And you see teams targeting certain players. Being able to keep that point alive allows you to go in transition and try to get the point right back. Conestoga gets that point, and it's going to be Meadow Weidman now stepping back to serve. And Weidman's got the ace. That one tips off the top part of the net, falling just in front of an outstretched Grizzly arm. And Weidman gets her first ace of the preseason. Almost another one. And that one going to be blocked by Welmers right in that middle blocker position as she did most of last year. A brick wall on defense. And now she's going to get a swing and gets the kill. Doing it on both ends is Madison Welmers. Welmers finished with 18 matches played, second on the team in kills. Very multifaceted game that she brings, as she had 36 solo blocks, and Conestoga gonna block that one as well as Welmers and McLean go up. Bump set, that one, good reception for the Condors. And now bump set for the Condors, and they get a swing. A back court attack and blocked. Welmers and Rabano go up and reject the Grizzlies again. Couple of blocks for the Condors, and they are clawing their way back. Trail 9-15 as Weidman continuing her tenure. Also miscommunication there. Is that one going to be looked at by McLean, heading out of bounds. Conestoga within 5. Good swing serve. That ball into the net. See if a timeout will be taken by the Grizzlies, as Conestoga really cooking now late in the mid part of this second set as they look to draw even. That one, however, into the net. That will end what is a very good string of serves from Weidman. And now it flips back over. Haley Carroll going to serve. Barrie, Ontario native with a nice looking serve. And she's got the aces. That one hit up the arm a little bit. And will head into the stands. And a timeout now taken by the Condors. That'll be their second and final timeout. As Georgian leads 17-11. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more volleyball action. Coming out of the timeout We are ready to resume. No more timeouts for Conestoga. They can't stop the momentum now. That one looked like it was a little bit behind Carol. She was able to adjust. A huge swing. That one put away for the Condors. On a huge swing and a key kill as they get the point and are now to serve. Going to be Madison Welmers. Last season, she racked up 16 aces to go along with those 145 kills. A very dangerous weapon and part of that 1-2 punch between her and Marchetti. That one heading towards the scoring table. Rabano and Maine gave chase, but it will land. Six-point lead for the Grizzlies as they look to close this one out. The serve going to go long, however. Volleyball is a game of runs. Would love to see Conestoga get on one here, seeing if they can draw back even. They trail by 5. The point for the Condors. That one going to land just out of bounds. Bono now to serve for the Condors. They trail by 4. And it will be the ace for Rabano. Back-to-back timeouts, and now a timeout taken by Coach Tam. Conestoga within striking distance, trailing by 3. 18-15 our score here in the second set. Conestoga up 1-0. Action set to resume out of the timeout. Rabano still serving for the Condors. They trail by 3 here in the second set. See if they can stage a comeback. That serve, however, catching the top part of the net, be a service error, which will bring Lago back into the game for Rabano. Roy set to serve, has had some success early in this match. And she's got the ace. Speaking of success, right on cue. That puts the lead back to 5 for Georgian off a clutch ace from Roy. Able to get a hand under that one. And another nice save from the Condors libero. That's Perino. Georgian, seen enough, puts that one away through the block as they look to draw even in sets. 4 points away from closing this one out. Going long on the serve. A couple of Condors gave it a look, saw that it was heading out of bounds and will let it go. Now it'll be outside hitter Grace McLean to serve for the Condors. I'd love to see an ace from her. Instead, it's a emphatic kill from Dubois Wood. That one had some zip on it right down the line. And caught to serve. Catching the line, pinpoint accuracy on the serve, be an ace for Cott. 23-16 our score in favor of the visiting Grizzlies. That one, however, going to go long. Couple of nice serves from Cott. Emily Penson now in to serve for the Condors. Just catching the top part of the net as it is game point. Going over to Welmers. That one will get through the block. Madison Welmers overwhelming as she does time and time again. That will keep the Condors alive here in the second set. And Maine, a nice looking serve. That one will be out of bounds. It's a tough swing for Carroll as she tried to contort her body mid-air, giving herself some leverage, just hitting that antenna. Maine swinging very free in this one. That's going to be a free ball for the Condors. Seeing a number of times as she steps up, and another nice looking swing. Blocked by the Condors. Georgian keeps alive. Deep free ball. Tracking that one down was McLean. Rolling it over was Welmers. Georgian was ready. That one blocked! Lago and Welmers go up and reject the Grizzlies. Conestoga has life in the second set. Maine continuing to serve. That one going to head long, and that will do it for the second set. Georgian going to win it by a score of 25-20. All knotted up, 1-1. We will have the third set momentarily for you. Don't go anywhere. Buckle up, folks. We are in for a good end to this one. All knotted up 1-1 in terms of sets. Players back onto the court. We are ready to go for a third and crucial set. See which team will have a chance to close this one out. Conestoga's leading scorer in that game against Seneca was Abby Sluice. We mentioned that earlier. 22 points, 19 kills in the game. She is graduated, no longer with the team. What an electric player she was. Definitely going to see who steps up and fits that role. As Conestoga going to get things started serving, it will be Amanda Lago. And let's get it going. Lago ready to go for the third set. Really seeing it with all these two teams. Is that one going to be blocked by Marchetti? All these players getting some action as they tune up for the regular season. Marchetti going to block that one. Yeah, 10 last year's. That one heading out of bounds, drawing us even. Both these teams very well rounded, evenly matched so far. Emma Cott to serve. And closely watching that one go to bounds was McLean. She'll be back in and now tasked with the serve. It's really key in the development of some of these rookie players to get some time early on, especially in these preseason games. Practice and game are very different. As you can see here, is just being able to get some real game experience, allowing them to work out some of the kinks in this game. And now back to serve is going to be Brooklyn Smith. Lago goes over on 2. Now big swing. Bobic there. That's a little bit behind Marchetti. A couple diving Grizzlies kept alive. Going right back to Marchetti. And a nice looking swing from Karina Brooks. She will get a kill to add to her stat line. Lago able to get an arm on that one, sent on over by McLean. Couple converging players, that one heading into the stands, however. It looked like Lago and Weidman were on a collision course. Bobic doing what she does best. Very good defensively. It will not get over. Good athletic play from a number of Grizzlies trying to get to that ball. Mentioned a moment ago, Bobic, very defensive specialist at the libero position. He's been on a roll with the Condors all of last year. Number of digs finished up in the standings in that department. Really does a good job being able to get to a number of balls that most would not be able to, extending the play. Going over to Cowie, she hits that one off the block and down. Conestoga draws even 4-4. Elliott back to serve. That one gets inside the block of Cowie and Weidman. I believe a double touch was going to be called as well. Back and forth set in the early going of set number 3. See who can get the edge as Garcia to serve. Going over to Marchetti, swinging that one off the block. Stretching up, and a little bit of miscommunication as Cott was able to get a piece of it, but not able to touch it again. Went right back towards her. That one's going to land. Marchetti, good sink on that serve. Good block from Lago and Cowie now. And that going to be sent out of bounds. Be a point for the Grizzlies. They still have a 1-point lead. Reception from Alex. There's the set. Cowie rejected. Conestoga, quick reset. Try the other side from Meadow Weidman, and she's got the kill. Good play from the first-year outside hitter. Conestoga last year had a hitting percentage of 170. We'd like to see them continue to improve on that this year. Just being able to convert on a number of their swings, limiting the errors. And that one blocked by Lago and Cowie. And out of bounds goes that one. Conestoga now with the lead. Conestoga on the serving, from the serving line, very good. They're swinging very free. Little miscommunication, as that one is going to land, draws even at 7. Looks like just seeing a lot of good, powerful serves from the Condors. Something that is their bread and butter. Cowie gets a kill. Like I said, that's something that you really have to do. If you can win that serve-pass battle, which Conestoga exceptionally good at. You saw it a lot last year. As you're seeing some good dance move from Hannah Cowie as a player subs out. Just missing the line on that serve. But going back to my original point, being able to put your opponent right on their heels on the serves just allows you to really attack for a number of different reasons. But Georgian going to serve now. It's going to be Emma Roberts. Lago sets, getting it up. That one going to be blocked. Nicking the net and falling just in front of an outstretched arm of McLean. Georgian with a 2-point lead. And the ace. Going to be an ace for Roberts. Another one of these rookie players here. Almost another one. That time Wyman getting down. Big swing. My goodness. From McLean. Now a backcourt attack. That one is blocked. Try the other side now. It gets through the block. Kept alive by the Grizzlies. Babbage takes charge. And a lengthy battle. Conestoga gonna get the point on the double touch. A battle, that one, as you can see there, sun peeking through some of the windows here at the rec center. Conestoga wins a crucial point. As we said, that was a big rally. Conestoga able to take that one. Lago now to serve. Volleyed over, free ball for the Condors. They mount their attack, little give and go. Lago and Marchetti. That one into the net. That's a little miss hit from Nevea Garcia. Conestoga back within one. Up to live, great play from Smith. Now Elliott tries, kept alive, but it will fall out of bounds. Couple reactionary touches, but it will fall. The Grizzlies extend their lead to 2. Very back and forth third set so far. Neither team willing to give an inch. Caught to serve. Just off the mark on the serve. Conestoga gets the point. McLean now to serve, the Cambridge native, standing 5'7" in her first year with the Condors coming in this offseason. She has looked pretty sharp so far. Perfect recognition. Meadow Weidman saw that ball leaking back over the net, hammers it home. Looking like it's going to be an ace. Smith tries to get there out of her reach. Conestoga's got the ace and the lead on an ice-cold ace from Grace McLean. Hitting off the block, kept alive. Nice by Wyman, going over to Marchetti. Beautiful hit as she had to adjust heavily for that one. Will fall just in front as Lago and Weidman gave chase. Will fall in between them. All even, 13 apiece. Brooklyn Smith to serve. That one has some zip on it. Still alive as Conestoga battling the net and sent over. Joust at the net. Now Marchetti comes and gets it. They're going to go over to Weidman. Diving save there from number 8. That's caught. Bobic shot a piece of it, but it will fall. Here from the Condors bench, letting Bobic know it is going to be out. Be another point, all even 14-14 our score. A very impressive third set from these two teams. And almost an ace, but that time Smith able to get under it. Heading back over and smoked. It's going to be number 10, Karina Brooks, picking up the kill. Kira Rogers now to serve. Cowie with some force on that rollover. Algo takes charge. That one heading right back over and smoked straight down by Paige Cahill. Good recognition from Kaylin, her second year with the team. And also good execution as that one heading out of bounds. And you see that ball leaking back over, putting it straight down, giving the opposing team no opportunity. That's gonna be an ace! And Marchetti continuing to do what she does exceptionally well, rack up the aces. Gonna be another one for her this game, 46 a year ago. We look at her career stats. She had 56 in her rookie campaign, then 70, 46. It'll be another big year for her in this department. Is Cowie going to send that one over on the volley? Through the block, and emphatic kill for Brooks. That one had some mustard on it. She put it right through the Condors block. And Georgian with a 1-point lead. A little bit of a float serve. Bobic going to bump it over. Kept alive, and it will fall. Bobic got a piece of it as well as McLean. Just couldn't get it high enough. Two-point lead for the Grizzlies. Now Wyman, a good swing. She's been feeling it here in the third set. Now Marchetti from the backcourt. That one dug up by Conestoga, gets another chance at it. Now going to Cowie. And that one saved by a diving Smith. Georgia doing a good job getting under a number of these. Off the block, saved again. Good defensive positioning, and they'll get the kill. 3 defensive stops in a row, and finally put away from Cott. Lago says, here comes a flying Cowie. Puts it right down. Conestoga does exactly what they need to stop the run. It's going to be Weidman to serve. The back set is going to hit off of Bobic's hand and down. 2017, our score in favor of the visiting Grizzlies. And a timeout will be taken here by the Condors as Georgian looks to take the lead. Coming out of the timeout, we are ready to resume Paige Cahill going to serve. Big swing, no touch on the attack from McLean. Point Grizzlies. Deja had 125 kills for the Grizzlies a year ago. One of the main targets for this offense, not on the floor currently. The Grizzlies are cooking here in the third set. That one heading out of bounds too. 22-17 our score, as Georgian looking to take a 2-1 lead here in the match. Cowie going to serve, clearly in her 4th year of eligibility. That one right over top of McLean. A big swing from Smith. As we approach set point, 23-18 our score. And Roberts going to serve, but a substitution going to be made. Garcia coming into the game for Rogers. Whistle sounds we are ready to resume. Conestoga looking to see if they can mount a little bit of a comeback. But it's going to be an ace. And now set point for Georgian. See if they can close out this third set. There's a set going to Elliott, and she will tool that one off the block. Conestoga stays alive. Spoke about their resilience and their determination earlier. Sometimes you have to win ugly, and Conestoga looking to battle back here. A lot of talent on the court for them. So linking back over, it's going to be blocked. And Conestoga back-to-back points. They're within 4. Lago to serve. And a good looking serve is going to be a free ball here for the Condors. Bobic bump sets going over to McLean. Dug out by Smith. Smith's been all over, and that's the kill. That's the set. The Grizzlies win this one as they did in the second. A score of 25-20. And they go up 2-1. Grizzlies lead 2-1. We will have the 4th set for you in a moment. all set to go for the fourth set. Georgian up 2-1. Conestoga looking to draw this one back even and force a fifth and decisive set. We are underway. Rabano sets going over to Muir. Marchetti trying to get the block, a diving save. And Maine able to get a hand on it, but it will land. Georgian going to strike first. Rabano sets. That one going to be volleyed over. Marchetti going up and back-to-back points for Georgian. Another nice looking serve from Roberts. Here comes Marchetti with speed. That one into the stands. A big swing from Bianca Marchetti as she flew up towards the net and hit that one on a seam. It is now going to be Marchetti back to serve. Good reception from the Grizzlies on a powerful serve. That one heading out of bounds. It'd be a point for Georgian. Garrell back to serve. A nice looking one now going over to Muir. Had a chance to catch up with Coach Celeste in the pregame as that one's sent over. A lot of new faces, but she's really liking the chemistry of this team. As we mentioned earlier, but their focus has been in this game in particular. She's continuing to focus on their half, not worrying about what's going on the other side of the court, keeping in their systems and continuing to play within them. Henson to serve. That one's sinking quickly and will not get back over. Conestoga gets the point, all even at 3 apiece. That's a very dynamic player in a number of ways. Looking for the ace on that one. Rolling it over, and it will just get in front of Penson. That'd be a point for the Grizzlies. Dasha Biggs to serve, already a couple aces in this match. That one heading back over. Kept alive by Welmers. Good volley set, but McKenna Main was not able to find the ground. That one going to head out of bounds. Good communication from the Condors. Conestoga averaging 1.55 blocks per set. Seen a couple of them in the match so far. Play a very physical brand at the net. Borsic needs to try to go around on a good looking serve there from Muir. That one will fall in. You can really hear the Georgian bench getting behind their players. Focus in the early going for this Grizzlies team has been their strength as well as their mental toughness as a team. Just continue to build on a backcourt attack from Marchetti, and she's got the kill. Marchetti can hurt you from all over the court as she hit that one right up the gut. Able to get the kill, drawing us back even, 5 apiece. We're talking about that mental toughness, you know, the ebbs and flows of this game, just being able to remain mentally locked in, having that short-term memory has been a focus for the Grizzlies. Keeping that one alive. My goodness, nice play from Heath. She was able to get a hand under it. Marchetti with a swing. Still up for the Grizzlies. Block out a little late as Welmers just missed the line. Kolankovsky is a good looking serve. Welmers hits that one off the block. And we punched over. I think there might have been a little bit of neck contact. Nonetheless, Marchetti hits it off the block and gets the point. Welmers set to serve here for the Condors. That one over the block, and I believe it will be touched. That will be a point for the Grizzlies. They're up 7-6. Bump set, Kevin under that one going to be blocked. Still up, joust for it, and be a point for the Grizzlies as there was a net touch. That one catching the top part of the net will be a service error, point for the Condors. And the ace for Rubano, as that is going to put us back to even 8-8 here in the fourth set. No ace bigger than that for the Condors. Rubano gets us back to even. Looking for another one. That one catching the top part of the net. Rubano sets, little backset going to Marchetti, rolling it over, diving save from Heath. That one going to hit the net from Monika Kowanowski. Marchetti back to serve. This one neck and neck so far. Big swing, that one rode up a little high on number 6 in blue for Georgian. That's going to be Carroll. Catching the line. A great kill for the Condors. They now have the lead. Resilience, a real key for the Condors, especially in this fourth set as they try to draw back even. Marchetti big swing, that one into the net, however. That'll put us back to 10-10. Big swing from Muir. That one looks like it's heading out of bounds. Rubano will let it go. Conestoga gets the point. Cowie set to serve. The reception is going to be a backcourt attack. will go untouched as Welmers went up for the block, sailed over top of her extended hands. Conestoga rolling now. Another nice sinking serve from Cowie. And she's able to dig that one out. Still up, and Marchetti sends it up. Beautifully done from the Condors on the defensive side. You can't teach that level of hustle. And going to be a nice kill from the second-year outside hitter, Monika Kowanowski. Welmer sends that one. That one's going to be blocked, kept alive by the Condors. Good job by Maine. And wisely, Marchetti will let that one fall out of bounds. Heard it coming from her teammates, and she recognized it, letting it go. Muir to get things going here as Conestoga still has a 2-point lead. It's a good deep serve through the block, just missing Muir as well. Big swings here from Georgian. They continue to hit it right on the seam, ripping it into no man's land. The reception from Marchetti. There's the set going over to Welmers. Pinpoint accuracy from Madison Welmers, showing off her veteran presence in her second year as the Hamilton native restores the 2-point lead. McKenna Main, she's been a talking point all game long, and she's got the ace. I think like how free she is swinging, really seeing the confidence in her. That one going to head out of bounds, however. Nonetheless, a good series of serves. Kowanowski now to serve, and Marchetti was the target on that one. Little give and go. Marchetti, that one into the stands. Woo! Ripping that one for another kill is Bianca Marchetti. And coming into the game is going to be Karina Brooks. Mentioned her name a couple of times, and she has a few kills. Madison Welmers, how do you do, gets the kill. Conestoga up by 4. Just catching the top part of the net. Conestoga looking to extend it here. Currently, as it sits, Georgian up 2-1 after Conestoga won the first set. Georgian closed out the next two by a score of 25-20. Rabano keeps it alive. But that one will not get over on a good effort from Perino. Going just wide as indicated by our line judge. Conestoga gets another point. It's going to be Rabano to serve. Another laser from the Conestoga setter. That one through the block. Good dig, but it will fall. As Maine was there, that one headed towards the net, but will fall on the Condor side. Lead cut to 2. Good reception from Perino going cross court. That one kept alive from Georgian. They've done that a number of times. You've seen it in the Conestoga attack. The very forceful swings, but Georgian able to sit back and get under it, keeping the point alive. Kelly with a big swing. Dug out nicely from Heath on the reception. Getting off the block. Good save from Gemma Perino. Now Maine with a swing, trying to go cross court with it, but it will hit the net. That screaming up there is Murray. Kept alive from, and the Conestoga gonna keep it going. Well, good defensive stuff. That one going to get around the lone block of Cowie. Now 1 point separating these two as the Grizzlies trying to come back. Good communication from the Condors there. You can really hear them here at the rec center, indicating if it's going to be in or out. Conestoga got their 2 point lead back. Would love to try to close this one out, force that 5th set. And a Cowie to serve. And stuffed at the net, it will fall! Welmer's in on the block. And that will cut a timeout from Danielle Tam. Conestoga up 21-18. Here we go. Conestoga up 21-18. Cowie with the serve. Just missing the line as it looked pretty good right up until the end. Missed by an inch or two. Bakes to serve now for Georgian. That one kept in, leaked right back over. Diving save, Conestoga keeps it alive. Great defensive play from the Condors. That one gonna get through the block of Welmers. They couldn't quite seal that one off, was McKenna, Maine, and Madison Welmers. See, looking to the sidelines, getting her serving assignment there is number 12, Roy. Getting right down to the floor was Marchetti, able to dig that one out. Sept getting over the block, hitting off the block and down. That draws us even, 21-21. Bakes continuing to cook here in the fourth set, serving. Bono sets, getting it over to Muir. That will be a point. Double touch indicated by our up official. That gives the Condors the point. What a great match we have been treated to here in the preseason, as both of these teams leaving it all on the court in their meeting. That one hitting the net. (22-22) our score. Fans on the edge of their seat here at the Rec Complex. We are set to resume. It's going to be Seja. Okay, giving it up to Maine, who rolls it over. And coming to play, that was Seja. Over the block, good reception. Here comes Marchetti, off the block, kept alive. The Grizzlies do a nice job. Here comes Maine. That one going to land out of bounds. Conestoga gets a crucial point late in this set. 1 point lead as both teams continue to battle right to the very end. Still anybody's set. And the ace! McKenna Maine! A big ace for the second-year hitter, McKenna Maine. She was able to get that one to fall. Looks to close it out right here. That one going to go long, however, a little too much on it. Goes for it. Will land on Georgian's side. They mount their attack a little bit behind. And it will fall. 24-24 going to 26. This game has it all. And this is just an exhibition game, as players try to settle their nerves, see who can get the advantage on this next point. They're going to Marchetti. She's going to be blocked, but it's going to head out of bounds. Conestoga with the advantage. Welmers can close it out right here with an ace. Had 49 total attacks last year. Very good hitting percentage. See if she can close this one out. See if Conestoga can seal the block, and they will not be able to. That extends the match. It's going to extend the set here as the Grizzlies get a very key point. 25-25. And that is going to be an ace for the Grizzlies, and it is match point. And a timeout going to be taken by the Condors ahead of a possible game-winning point. Here we go. Players filing back onto the court. The stage is set. Grizzlies going to be serving. It's going to be Paige Cahill. And it's going to go long as Perino gave it a look. Back to even, 26-26, going to 28. Althea Rabano to serve for the Condors. Good looking serve, almost got the ace. Rolling that one over, Marchetti sends it right back. Grizzlies can reset and attack again. That one hitting off the block main there. Now going to Marchetti on the side. That one blocked, but it will fall out of bounds. Conestoga has the lead, and now to set point for them. Another set point for the Condors as Rabano trying to end this lengthy set number 4. Going to be blocked. It will fall out of bounds. It will be a point for the Grizzlies. 27-27 our score. Roberts with a nice looking serve. Rabano sets right back to Marchetti. That will go untouched and out of bounds. Match point again for the Grizzlies. And prior to the serve, it'll be the second timeout taken from Coach Celeste Witzel-Talbot. See there the coaching staff for the Condors, comprised of their head coach Witzel-Talbot, JP Marinen, Olivia Bender, and Alexandria Fisher. Match point here as the Georgian Grizzlies look to close it out. It's going to be Emma Roberts to serve. They're going over to Cowie. Now Georgian swings. That one going to be blocked, and it will fall. Conestoga stays alive. This fourth set just has everything. A heart-pounding back-and-forth match. 28-28. Marchetti almost got the aces. That one hit the net. Was sinking quickly. Heading towards the bench, and it will fall. And it will be another match point pending for the Grizzlies. And now Carroll tasked with the serve. Little give and go, getting it back to Maine. That one's sinking quickly back over. Bump set going right back to Maine. Rolls that one over, no dice. Free ball for the Condors. Now going to Muir. Diving save there from Roberts. Another free ball. Here they go now, going over to Maine. And that one will just miss. And the Grizzlies will take it by a score of 30-28.
I'm here with Hannah Cowie. It was a back and forth match. What can you take from this game and apply for the next game as you get to the regular season?
Well, I'm a newcomer here, not new to the league. You know, I played 3 years at Niagara already, so it's just matching with the girls. Conestoga is really young this year. Like, everyone's around first year, second year. So it's just coming in, being patient, and like, that was a good game. But again, like, that's just the starting ceiling for us. There's so much higher. And if that's what we're starting with, like, just look out for the rest of the season.
And you mentioned it's a very young team. How's the chemistry been early on for you as a veteran? How's it been for this team?
The chemistry's really good. The girls are lovely, so great. Energy's great. It's just like, you know, nerves, and you understand, like, as a person that used to be a first year to a fourth year now, it's like kind of just takes coming into yourself, and they're doing really well. They handled themselves great. They held themselves up to that standard, so it's just learning to trust each other and lean on it, but the energy is good. We love it.
Thank you very much, Hannah. Go enjoy the rest of your day.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
That does it for us here from the Student Rec Complex. Georgian going to come away with the win by a score of 3-1. Thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. From all of us here at the Student Rec Center, I'm Baden Kuski. Be sure to tell somebody you love them, and we will see you next time.
This is more than a recreation facility. This is where you push your limits, break a sweat, and build lasting friendships in a supportive community. This is where you'll feel empowered and inspired to develop lifelong skills for personal and professional achievement. At the Student Recreation Center, we are a community of over 25,000 Condors striving to soar in state-of-the-art facilities. We foster an environment where determination meets opportunity.
We're here to motivate, driving growth, and providing leadership on your journey to a healthier, happier you.
We're a diverse community, fueling our passion with each rep, each sweat drop, and each moment of personal growth.
We are constantly challenging ourselves, pushing our boundaries, and celebrating every personal achievement along the way.
We are the pulse of friendly competition in pursuit of victory and camaraderie through sports and friendship.
We are fierce competitors, where diversity strengthens our bond and enhancing our skills on and off the pitch.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are fueled by determination, teamwork,
and the thrill of victory on and off the field.
We
are Condors.
This is your opportunity to explore our dynamic programming and find the physical activities that ignite your passion. Visit the Student Recreation Center today to join the community of Condors striving to soar on campus.